on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Chase, and this is Cut to the Chase with me, Chase. And Jack Black is having some instant regret going on right now. If you don't know, Jack Black has a band called Tenacious D that he does with his friend Kyle Gass. They've been doing it since 1994. They've done over like 1,000 shows at this point. They've been together for a long time. Now, they were doing a performance down in Sydney, Australia, and there's this viral video that came out of it in which Kyle Gass makes some pretty risky remarks.
Happy birthday, make a wish, Canada. Don't miss Trump next time.
Now, again, I want to be understood. Kyle Gass is the one that made the wish, not Jack Black. Now, Jack Black did say thank you, which I don't hold that against him. Like, if I had a friend of 30 years and he said something kind of off the wall, I would be like, I also would try to play it off like, whoa, what's going on here? I wouldn't just immediately reject him on stage or whatever. So I don't hold anything against Jack Black in that regard. However, this has gained a lot of momentum and a lot of steam, and it's upset millions of people across the globe for good reason, because why would you joke about something like that? You just don't. So Jack Black is definitely feeling the heat, and he has reacted in a way that honestly I think is an overreaction, but this is what he said on his Instagram. I was blindsided by what was said at the show on Sunday. I would never condone hate speech or encourage political violence in any form. This is where it gets real. After much reflection, I no longer feel it is appropriate to continue the Tenacious D tour, and all future creative plans are on hold. I am grateful to the fans for their support and understanding. That's a pretty huge commitment, because yes, Tenacious D is working on their 5th studio album at the moment. And like I said, they've done like 1,000 shows together. These guys are pretty tight. So to just end it like this, a lot of people are saying they're broken up, like it's no more. I don't know if we can go that far. Definitely Jack Black has put an end to whatever is going on right now, which, like I said, I think it's a little overboard, but hey, he's making his point very clear. So the guy who did say the remark, Kyle Gass, I think he saw what Jack Black did, so he came out with his own Instagram apology, and he said this: "The line I improvised on stage Sunday night in Sydney was highly inappropriate, dangerous, and a terrible mistake. I don't condone violence of any kind, in any form, against anyone. What happened was a tragedy, and I'm incredibly sorry for my severe lack of judgment. I profoundly apologize to those I've let down and truly regret any pain I've caused." Now, I'm not gonna lie, this seems like a ChatGPT kind of apology. I don't sense any kind of actual heart in it. I think he's only doing it because he feels like he's supposed to. Which makes me wonder and question, if there was no backlash, would there even be any kind of apology tour going on right now? I got a sneaking suspicion that the answer is no, because celebrities say a lot of dumb stuff all the time, and they're never held accountable for it. Which leads into the next point, because somebody else has something to say about that. Enter Gina Carano. Now, you might ask yourself, why is Gina Carano weighing in on this? Or maybe some of you may not even know who Gina Carano is. She was on The Mandalorian in seasons 1 and season 2, and she was so popular of a character, they were actually going to base a whole TV show around her, until she said something that was truly ostentatious and cause for a lot of concern, in that we should love our neighbors. I'll briefly go over that in just a second. But she weighed in on this because Jack Black is also on The Mandalorian. And yeah, that is kind of weird that he's in a Star Wars show. But nonetheless, he is in it. So let's see what Gina Carano had to say about this. Would Lucasfilm or Disney like to comment on one of their actors on The Mandalorian promoting, and at the very least not backing down and calming the actual abhorrent rhetoric on stage and joking about the assassination attempt failing to off President Trump? Or is calling peace between neighbors like I did the only values you at Disney/Lucasfilm find abhorrent, and like making dangerous statements towards your female cast members to broadcast out to the Hollywood press and world. Not this one though, right? Or last week's Mark Ruffalo comment, or all the ones we have well documented before. Now, she's absolutely right. Again, this goes back to what I was saying. A lot of actors always say a lot of stupid stuff, and they're never held accountable for it. Now, granted, Jack Black has taken some extreme measures, to which even I'm surprised, like, okay, yeah, I get it. But yes, Gina Carano was literally fired because she was trying to make a statement that we should love our neighbors, but she kind of went about it in a clumsy way and using the bad guys from World War II. And we can see that right here. The message is good and heartfelt, and she was fired for it. But the story does get even more interesting as there is an Australian senator. Remember, this concert was in Sydney, Australia. This is coming from Breitbart. An Australian senator has called for Jack Black's band, Tenacious D, to be immediately deported after one half of the duo made snide remarks on former President Donald Trump surviving an assassination attempt. So the drama only gets heightened because of all of this. And I think it's absolutely hilarious. But I'd love to know what you guys think. Do you think Jack Black has overcorrected? Or do you think he should have just ignored the whole thing altogether? I'd love to know what you guys think down in the comments. And if you like this video, please go down and like it. If you have not yet already, subscribe to the channel. There's new content like this all the time. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers. We are right there. And you could be one of the first 1,000 subscribers, to cut to the chase. It's in your grasp right now. You can do that. All right, guys. Anyways, as always, peace out.